Okay, real talk, be honest with yourself for a second. How many times this week did you sit down to do something important, something you actually needed to do, and instead you ended up watching YouTube, scrolling through your phone, reorganizing your desk, making your third cup of coffee, or doing literally any other thing except the actual work? And the whole time that little voice in the back of your head was going, "What is wrong with you? Just do it. Why are you like this?" Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not lazy. You are not weak. What is actually happening inside your brain when you procrastinate is one of the most misunderstood phenomena in all of modern psychology. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It is an emotion regulation problem. When you are avoiding a task, your brain is not choosing laziness. Your brain is choosing emotional safety. When you think about a task that feels overwhelming, unclear, boring, or connected to some fear of failure or judgment, your amygdala actually fires up. Your brain registers that uncomfortable feeling of doing a hard task as a potential threat, not a metaphorical threat, an actual "this might hurt me" threat. It tries to protect you. It steers you away from the danger. The danger, in this case, being your overdue report or that email you have been putting off for 6 days. When you avoid the task, when you close the laptop and open Instagram instead, you get immediate relief. The threat is gone, the discomfort disappears. Your brain registers that relief as a reward. It actually releases a small hit of dopamine. You are being chemically trained to procrastinate. Every single time you avoid something difficult, your brain goes, "Great job, that worked. Let us do that again next time." Your dopamine system starts to shift its expectations. It no longer expects the reward to come from finishing the project. It expects the reward to come from avoiding it. This is why willpower alone never works. You are not losing a battle of willpower. You are fighting against a deeply conditioned neurological pattern. When you're under chronic stress, your body produces elevated levels of cortisol. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone. When cortisol stays elevated over weeks and months, it starts to interfere with the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for planning, decision-making, and starting tasks. The more stressed you are about how much you have to do, the harder it becomes for your brain to actually start doing those things. Stress about procrastinating makes procrastinating worse. Your prefrontal cortex is flooded with cortisol and it simply cannot fire properly. You are not being dramatic. You are not making excuses. Your brain is literally impaired. If this is hitting close to home, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to this channel right now. Okay, so now you understand what is actually happening. Your brain treats tasks as threats. Avoidance gets rewarded with dopamine. Cortisol impairs your ability to start, and the whole thing becomes a self-reinforcing loop. I am not giving you generic advice like make a to-do list or set a timer for 25 minutes. I am giving you 3 habits that are specifically designed to work with your neurobiology. The first habit is what I call the 2-minute intention ritual. Before you sit down to work, you take 2 minutes and you write down the single first physical action of the task. Not write the report, open the document and type the first sentence, not work out, put on my shoes and walk to the gym door. When you define the task this way, the amygdala has nothing to fear. It is a tiny, completely non-threatening action, and once you take that first action, your brain releases a small amount of dopamine just from making progress. The mere act of beginning a task reduces the psychological burden of that task by over 40%. Your brain changes how it feels about a task the moment you start. The second habit is dopamine front-loading. Before you sit down to work on something hard, do something brief that genuinely makes you feel good. Listen to 2 or 3 of your absolute favorite songs. Make a really good cup of coffee. Take a short walk outside. You are managing your own neurochemistry. This is not a productivity hack. This is pharmacology. You are managing your own neurochemistry. The third habit is called completion anchoring. At the end of each day, before you close out, you write down 3 things you actually completed that day. When you consistently record completions, your hippocampus starts building a record of you as someone who gets things done. You are literally rewriting your self-narrative at a neurological level. Feelings of accomplishment and forward progress are among the most reliable natural cortisol reducers we know of. You do not need a spa day. You need evidence that you are moving. Over time, this habit breaks the procrastination loop at its source. Tasks feel less dangerous. Your amygdala chills out, and starting becomes less of a war. You have probably spent years, maybe your whole adult life, thinking that procrastination is a character flaw. Your brain is doing exactly what brains do when they feel unsafe, overwhelmed, and conditioned toward avoidance. You were not born lazy. You were trained into a loop that no one ever explained to you. And here's the thing about loops. Once you can see the mechanism, you can change it. You cannot change what you cannot see. but you can absolutely change what you understand. So the next time that voice shows up and says what is wrong with you, why can you not just do the thing? I want you to have an answer ready. Nothing is wrong with me. My brain detected a threat. My dopamine system got conditioned toward avoidance. My cortisol was too high to let my prefrontal cortex do its job, and I know exactly what to do about that now. That is not an excuse, that is a map, and you have got it now. If today changed how you see yourself even a little bit, please subscribe to this channel right now. We are releasing new videos every few days, and each one is going to go this deep.